as you know, most of us are pretty keen on a more trials-based approach to dirt riding. And one of the very first skills they teach is balancing at a standstill. It is harder to do on a dirt bike, but once you get the hang of it, it's brilliant for keeping your feet on the foot pegs in rough terrain. A very handy skill, especially for shorter riders. And I think the improved sense of balance works for faster speeds too. Anything that makes you work in unison with the bike instead of against it can't be bad. So often we just pull up and balance for a few seconds practice, even if Melissa shows us up all the time. Guys, for static balancing, Andrew's just knocked up these 4 bits of wood for static balance practice. So we just bring the bike into here on full lock. What's usually pretty hard and tiring is this big step up all the time when you first start. So what Andrew's done now is he uses any sort of object like these just to be able to step on and off the bike. And off he goes. Come a long way in just maybe half an hour of messing around. And as always, remember to try it with the steering the other way around too. Yeah. Talking of rough terrain, it's actually been good to do some of these more flowing rides lately. I've just wanted to ease myself into the tougher tracks with the big RR 480 until I get a bit better on the clutch to avoid stalling it so much. Not so many years back, we would just try and ride through these tracks as fast as possible, which wasn't very fast anyway, because our technique sucked so badly. But most of the time, we just set a nice cruisy pace, enjoy the scenery, and escape on 2 wheels for the day with good mates. Heaps of guys have been asking where we ride. Most of the time we are on the private properties of a few guys we know, and the owners don't even want the general location being given out. Other times we'll head for the state forests along the east coast of Australia. For anyone not in Australia, these forests are huge tracts of public land, usually about an hour's drive from most of our capital cities. As long as you have a license and a registered bike, you can ride as much and as often as you want. And compared to the USA at least, we have a wide choice of bikes. Come on, KTM! Pretty much any Enduro bike with lights and indicators can be road registered here. We don't have very restrictive laws about all that stuff. Well, not yet. We learned so much in our coaching with Chris Birch, but find we slowly forget stuff and need to remind ourselves again. Riding with Melissa the other day, for example, I realised I wasn't cornering properly when seated on the bike, so did a quick refresher. It's always good when you can find a big circle for some cornering practice. Remember from the basics from Birchie, get right up on the tank and Get your foot out virtually in line with the front axle to counterbalance. Nice steady throttle, and as you accelerate, you push on the outer peg, which helps weight the rear wheel a bit more and get better traction. Getting dizzy.
Just. Get out of it, get away! What are you doing? I got personal space, you know? Get away! You bastard!
Every now and then we all say, hey, let's spend a day just going over everything Chris taught us again. But it never seems to happen. At least one advantage of filming each other is you can watch it later and see everything you were doing wrong. A few of you guys recently said I should get more video footage of myself riding the Beta. But I think I'm avoiding that because all the bad body positioning will be on public record. Anyway, catch all you guys next time.